this hidden agenda.
It's your own fault.
I knew he was the threat!
It's all part of the fun of conspiracy.
If you agree to that, I'll kill you. Order!
Hello and welcome to this very special edition of 3-Player Politics, 4-Player Politics Special. I'm Thomas.
And I'm Sam.
And with us we have our guests, James.
Hello.
And Martin.
My name is Martin, it's hard to say, so you can just say Martin.
Hi there, I'm James. I started playing Magic at the beginning of the Ravnica block, so just over a year and a half ago now.
I've been playing Magic for a little more than 2 months.
And that's quite enough of my ridiculous Walking the Plains impression. I've brought you here for a conspiracy.
Faces light up.
This conspiracy. Yes, gentlemen, we have a box of conspiracy with which we will be doing a draft.
I wasn't expecting something like that.
I had a bit of an inkling that conspiracy was going to be the format for tonight.
Fantastic.
And playing 4-player conspiracy before the release. Pre-release, go!
Pre-release.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on it since it was announced and was really looking forward to getting my hands on a copy.
I wasn't ready for draft or conspiracy. I was totally surprised.
I've done a few drafts before.
Okay, so of the 4 of us, you are the only person who's actually drafted before.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
It's a bizarre way to start your first ever draft, but there we go.
Good luck on the draft.
Yes, absolutely.
I started off drawing some fairly heavy blue cards.
So a lot of strong red, and I've heard red's always a good choice in a draft format.
Then started drawing out the black removal because, as everyone knows, you start off drafting the removal as quickly as you can.
It's really hard drafting with loads of cards that you've never seen before.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And to start taking some black and then moving into red.
I found very, very quickly that the black cards started drying up.
I'm having doubts about what I'm drafting already.
Yeah.
No, this is a horrible mistake.
Still early.
There were some red or black things that didn't wheel back to me, especially black. So I've got a feeling somebody else is in black.
I'm going to reveal this Ether Searcher.
Ooh.
And I reveal him as I draft him. I get to pick something from the next draft, which I can then pay free of charge. I get to note it down. So reveal this Elvish Aberration.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
I'll make a note of him.
All right, so it's a massive beast which also gives you loads of mana.
When Sam revealed his massive green monster, which he's going to get to cast for free.
And has forward cycling.
Yep.
Can you pass that to Sam?
And you can get it for free.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Which is a big problem. But it also told me that he's probably going to go into green. So I don't want to be in green, basically.
I noticed in the first pack that white was incredibly open.
Nobody's drafting white, apparently.
Yeah, white does seem very open. I think we can all agree.
Yep.
So thought, right, let's go for it. We're gonna draft some white cards, give me a few more options, and we'll go from there.
I haven't seen that many conspiracies, actually. I think I've seen one go past me.
Having seen the promotional video from Wizards of, I think it was Marshall Sutcliffe, that just went for all the conspiracies, and I mean, he didn't win in the end, but it looked pretty powerful.
I think of doing something conspiratorial, Thomas.
Me? What conspiracies might I have opened?
Well,
I'm just an innocent player over here.
I picked up 5 conspiracies, 4 of which are hidden agendas from different creatures.
Yes, I'll go with that. I know. I know, Martian.
I don't really think that I did too good with building my deck.
My deck, I'm relatively confident.
I started with getting black and green cards, then some other cool cards with different colors showed up.
Big creature deck, so lots of mana acceleration.
Couldn't really splash 2 more colors into my deck, so...
My only concerns are that I have some big creatures, but they're not game winners. Like it's like an Eldrazi deck without the Eldrazi, just with some big green creatures. So
I don't think that my deck will work. It may not.
We'll just have to see how it goes. And I've got loads of draw, so hopefully I should just be, you know, that bit sort of faster and more devastating than everyone else.
Right, gentlemen, good luck to everybody. This should be, our aim is to have ridiculous, silly fun, and hopefully we'll get there. As we're laying our cards out, I've actually got the most conspiracies by a long way. So, what does that happen? That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. You know, I've got my 5 conspiracies, and this is my backup plan. Conspiracy. Draw an additional hand of 7 cards as the game begins. Before taking mulligan, shuffle all but one of your hands into your library. So I'll be having 2 7-card hands if you don't mind. And we mulligan to 7 anyway in this casual format, so I've got essentially 3 7-card hands to choose from.
Who let Tom have that?
So the opening hand was good. I had turn 1 play. I had a couple of turn 3s. I had some land. It was all going to be good.
Because it's a casual format, I get to draw before I go.
Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Before we start, I'm going to make a power play.
Oh!
Which means start the game with this conspiracy face up in the command zone. It's fine. I am actually the starting player. Plus, I had the power play, so I ensured I had the first turn. So that was good to sneak that out of Tom.
I like that power play. It's a sweet throne, bro.
It's nice.
I mean, I had a slow start, but my opening hand was quite nice. Play the swamp.
Oh, green and black.
That's the turn.
Interesting.
Whoa, slow start.
I had my biggest threat right in my starting hand.
Have a torch fiend.
Oh.
At which point, dun 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 dun, I reveal this hidden agenda. Creatures you control with the chosen name, Torch Fiend, have tapped to add 1 mana from any colour to your mana pool.
Okay.
It's a mana dork, hooray! It's not going to hurt anybody. Your turn.
Started off, got the board state going. It was going pretty well. So that is now a 2/6
Nice. Defender.
As well as being a land which I can tap for mana. Got a bit of attack, got a little bit of defence.
James is looking really strong. He's pulling stuff out. He's building his board. Everyone else seems to be being a bit slow. I'm running mana dorks, and
I shall play this forest and pass the turn to Tom.
Sam doesn't seem to be really doing much. I'm a little bit suspicious about what he's up to. Sam's staying really quiet, and so I'm just wondering what is in his deck. We don't even really know what's in his deck.
Yeah, I was passing the turn.
At the end of your turn,
Oh, Christmas salvage?
Here we go.
no, I will just Nature's Claim. I will destroy your enchantment and you gain 4 life.
Oh,
Okay. And now my defence has been taken away from me, thanks to Martin. That was great.
So,
you guys have clearly got some animosity going on here.
Apparently.
He's taken your pings and gone, do you know what, I'm going to screw you.
It was a defender as well. All it was going to do was sit there. That would have been a fine wall to sit behind, but nope, wasn't to be.
To be fair, you are the most powerful player at this early stage of this probably mammoth game.
Yeah, so I managed to draw this guy who I saw fairly early on in the draft. Is that good? I should play this Eric Spymaster of Trest.
Whoa.
Which I recognised from Duels of the Planeswalkers. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may draw a card. And I thought, well, hang on. Why would they want to kill this guy? You know, they can attack each other, and given that each other are bigger threats, and draw cards. So,
So that's a motivation to attack anyone but you. Ooh. You're being very quiet over there, Sam, and doing things that mean that we're going to continue to not pay attention to you.
It's a cunning ruse.
Tap that dude for black and cast Lineal on the Spectre. She's 2/1 flying, and when it enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card.
One more.
Oh yes,
Two
sorry,
black and
yes.
one.
Thank you.
so we discard a card.
Yes, you each discard a card.
Cool.
That's
Guard
horrendous.
this
Oh,
forest.
sorry,
I
it's the only
dislike
card
you
in.
greatly.
Oh!
One card in my hand. It's my bomb. It's my 9-drop angel, and I've got to discard a card.
It's like a massive flying angel. How awesome is that? It's in the graveyard.
Why? In the bin.
It's a legendary angel. I did not realise you only had 1 card in hand, James.
Yes.
I'm terribly sorry.
Are you?
You don't sound very sorry.
I must try hard. I'm really sorry.
Not nice.
But I'm a little concerned because he's a white-black deck. They have ways to get things out of the graveyard. That might not be the last that we've seen of that angel.
Draw card. And what do I draw this turn? Return target creatures from my graveyard to the battlefield.
I knew that was coming
Plague
out.
Rosalka is going in the bin.
I called it. I knew it was going to happen.
Out comes a Rune Servitor, and more importantly, Raya Dawnbringer.
There we go.
I'm paying 3 mana for a 9-drop.
At the
That's
beginning
my-
of your upkeep,
That's
you
my
may
9-drop coming
return
out.
target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
I'm doing that. Oh yes.
That's a strong board right
I'm
there.
really sorry.
Uh-oh.
Is it a planet?
If you play a kill spell,
Is it
I
a
will
planet? Is it a
cry.
planet?
Assassinate on the
Oh!
Target tap.
destroy target tap.
Oh. Dead, dead,
Oh.
dead, dead.
Unhappy.
Wow. Sorry, James.
Sorry about
It's on the board for 1 turn, and he gets assassinated.
it. Was a huge threat to every single one of us. I wasn't hesitating. I just killed it.
Why? It was all going so well.
I didn't really kill it only because it was a threat, but also I was jealous. She's avenged.
So is that your sideboard there of stuff I would love to have played?
Yes. So no, if I can't get an angel on my field, then no one can.
Well, that definitely does seem to have damaged James' chances. He had a strong board initially, but that's really taken him down a peg.
How many cards in hand have you got?
Some, maybe.
None. No, okay, no cards in hand. Forget what I said. Hit him hard.
Swing for 3.
I'll take 3.
Okay, so you get to draw a card because of this
Nice.
guy.
So it's taken me a while, but I'm finally starting to unveil my secret hidden agendas.
Tap 2 red. Tap this for colourless. Orcish Cannonade.
I managed to pull 3 Orcish Cannonades, which isn't a great spell. It's quite aggressive. Gives you 3 damage as you do 2 damage to something.
So I'm taking a hit for you, Sam. But that's not all. Wait, there's more.
But he also draws a card.
This conspiracy, hidden agenda, iterative analysis. Whenever you cast an instrument or sorcery with a chosen name, Orcish Cannonade, draw a card. So since I draw a card off it, I get to draw 2 cards off that.
Excellent.
So it was a good deal, I
That
think.
was a good deal.
So that's really powerful. I've got 3 of them. That's a lot of card draw, which Red's decks don't normally get.
And while you're doing that, if you don't mind,
Yes?
I might cast a plummet on his flyer.
Nice.
Okay.
Good work, team.
Goodbye, Apex.
James Hate is back.
Nice.
And I believe that dies.
Yes. And everyone else draws a card.
Huzzah!
And now I've just got nothing. I'm just sitting here. I'm going to have to turtle up, try and play as much politics as I can to get people not to hit me.
Yep. Tap all 7 of my lands.
Here we go.
filthy.
God.
Play this Paleka Worm, which is Tom will be familiar with this.
Both Sam and Martin are developing really strong boards here. I think me and James are the underdogs in this match. I'm a little concerned.
So it's a 7/7 with trample, and when it enters the battlefield, I gain 7 life.
Filthy.
So I was on 16, so
So-
I go back up to 23.
Okay, would you like a...
I would love another dice. Ah, thank you, Martian. So 23. And when he dies, I draw a card as well.
So Sam is now looking super powerful. I'm really quite worried about this 7/7.
I'm glad I've got this 1/1 Death Toucher, that's all I'm saying.
Fortunately, there is a card in my deck which I've managed to bring in.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to make an Unhallowed Pact. Enchant creature. When enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control.
I have to admit, I was a little bit annoyed when Tom got his Unhallowed Pact.
And of course, if you attack me, I will be killing it and getting it back. So
Yes.
you can't attack me with it.
Wow.
So I just need to do a little bit of negotiation because I know Martin has some kill spells. We've already seen that.
So if anyone would like to kill it, then I shall get it and I'll be very favourable to that person.
I just need to ask him to kill spell that and then I'll get it, which should even the balance of power up a bit, I think.
And play this Traveller's Cloak, which is blue. And basically, when I put this on a creature, it gets a land walk of whatever I choose.
Oof. What are you putting it on?
Yep. And
Are you putting it on the Paleka Worm? And are you going to kill him? Because he's the biggest threat right now.
I'm going to choose Swamp.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say that.
Well,
So
of
we can
course
hit
you are.
anyone with
all
it.
of us.
You know, gave it Swamp Walk, so then it could be flexible and attack everybody. And obviously attack Tom for a revenge and do some card draw. Yes, those things are going well. Okay, cool. So I shall attack Thomas with the Palaka Worm and James with the Spymaster.
I'll take 2.
Okay, Swamp Walk. That is ridiculous. A 7/7 trampler.
We're all playing black, and what does he do? He goes and puts Swamp Walk on it. If that's anything to ally around, that's it.
So now it's us against Sam, because he can kill all of us very easily.
Very quickly.
Except for Martian, we had an alliance, and I think...
Had one.
You had one. He's going to come for you last.
Well, obviously after painting a great big target on my head, everyone decided that I was the major threat.
He's not interested in attacking you until both of us are dead,
And
which
then
is not
he will
going
kill
to be
you
that
very
long.
easily. Like, it's going to be like 3-4 turns tops, so
He's
I would
also
kill
on
that thing if you
21
can.
life as well.
We were ignoring him for the first couple of turns, and it didn't really turn too well for us.
You've got a united front coming straight for you right now. It's your own fault.
He brought it on himself.
You're doing 7 damage to us every single turn. This can't stand.
I got a plan.
Okay. I mean, if all 3 of us if all 2 of us attack him, he can be dead before he gets another turn.
Absolutely. It's all part of the fun of Conspiracy, you know? I sure you'll regret it if you swing for me. I don't think it will accomplish anything.
Well, the thing is, though, Sam, you can kill me next turn, so unless you choose to kill somebody else, like,
Exactly.
I've only got 1 turn to do anything. And you've just taken a huge chunk out of my life, so I'm already very angry at you. Okay.
I think so.
Right, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pitchburn Devils.
Nice.
They're a pretty good creature on their own. People don't want to kill them because they're 3 damages are going to go somewhere.
But there's been a bit of a conspiracy here, lads, because I have some Muzio's preparations.
They're going to have a +1/+1 counter on them.
So it's going to be a 4/4.
Nice.
And but wait, there's more. There's another hidden agenda: immediate action. Hidden agenda: creatures you control with a chosen name have haste.
Excellent.
Pitchburn Devils.
Oh dear, wow.
So this is now a 4/4 with haste, and when it dies, it's going to do 3 damage to target creature or player, and it's
Also going up against...
swinging at Sam.
Anything else? In response to that,
Uh-oh. He's gonna
I
pump.
think I need a bit of respite.
Parental combat damage.
Well, I tried, guys. I tried.
hang on, you gain 1 life for each attacking creature, so
Oh,
he also
okay.
gets 3 life.
Ding.
Okay, Sam has a gigantic target on his head right
I
now.
tried, guys, but he's just too powerful.
And I might as well tap 3 for Brago's representative. He is a 1/4, so at least I have some sort of shields up.
Yeah.
Apart from it does nothing against the Palaka Worm. But also, whilst voting, I get an additional vote.
Oh.
Fair enough. So you can help swing things against
Can
Sam.
swing things against Sam
Huzzah!
if needs be.
We
so
shall be
you
saved.
might want to keep me alive.
I have to do that.
Mm-hmm. Tap 2 black.
Tyrant's Choice.
Oh!
Will of the Council.
One of the council!
There we go.
Yes!
Okay.
Starting with me, each player votes for death or torture. If death gets more votes, each opponent sacrifices a creature.
Right.
If torture gets more votes, or the
I
vote is tied, each opponent loses 4 life.
I have a plan right here.
I have a way to do it. It's the will of the council we're discussing. I can make sure Sam does not have any other creatures and has to sacrifice that.
I could do something else, guys, that would ensure that he sacrifices the Palaka Worm.
It's going to involve killing my entire board, but it might be worth it because I'm going to get the 7/7 after that. It's going to hurt me, it's going to hurt James, and it's also going to hurt Martin a bit, but I think it's worth doing because a 7/7 Swamp Walk, it's just going to kill us all.
Sacrifice
Using
this.
his ability.
Sacrifice a creature. As an additional cost to cast some spontaneous combustion, sacrifice a creature. Spontaneous combustion deals 3 damage to each creature.
Here goes the board sweep.
So I'm afraid some of your guys die, but both of his dies.
Okay.
And my board dies.
Oh dear.
It was a...
Yep. Knowledge are gone.
So I lost 5 creatures for
Yeah,
that.
that's fine, isn't he? So, yeah, because my vote's only worth 1, it automatically wins, so
Yes.
I sacrifice a
It's
creature.
essentially,
Yeah.
yeah, it was essentially
Because
4
this
against 1 on
dies,
that one.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
And you draw a
Well,
card
it's back.
because it died.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't get the Swamp Walk though.
No. Isn't the enchantment?
I wouldn't want it.
On
No, because it dies and it comes back.
It falls off. Yeah, I wouldn't want it because then that would make me out of target.
Does that enter the battlefield as well?
I gain 7 life. Return it to the battlefield, so that's
so
entering
you
the
gain 7
battlefield.
life.
Yeah.
Nice. So
It's up to
16. Nice.
Ooh.
And
Thanks,
now,
guys. You're clearly the preeminent
24
person.
and lots of cards in hand.
Yep, and lots of land to play them.
Yep.
Dethrone him, fellas. He needs more dethroning. I guess I'd swing at Sam.
Interesting. I'm going to tap these 2
Uh-huh.
and give myself a little bit of respite.
Wow, 3. That's ridiculous.
Only one.
What a dirtly deck. You've got a deck full of fogs. What is this?
5, 6, 7. I play this Aether Searcher.
Uh-oh. Brilliant. So we clear the board, we all sacrifice stuff so that we can get rid of Sam's huge, horrible creature. And what does he do? He plays out his artifact conspiracy what's it thing. She's going to let him play his massive, great big creature which has mana ramp as well for free. Is that a 7/7?
No, that's 6/4, 5/4.
6/4 and 5/4. And all of a sudden Sam's right back to being the most threatening player on the board again. I called it. Sam is the threat. We need to kill Sam. Black Alliance, keep going, kill Sam. It needs to be done. All right, I will take one for the team and attack for 7.
Joe, I don't want to take the damage. I'm going to block with both.
Double
Force
block.
you to choose.
Okay, I'll kill the searcher.
Right.
That's looking very thin, that library.
and I will guess Squirrel Nest.
Hey! Squirrel nest!
Flying squirrels!
Find those squirrels! Find those squirrels! Everybody needs
I
to
got one here.
contribute squirrels.
No, swing of
Would you like to make a little bit of bargaining?
No.
Wow! Straight up.
There we
cuts
go.
him dead.
There
Yes,
we
I'm sure.
go.
I swing at you with
Even if
Squirrel
I had a
Number.
way of dealing with some of James's permanents.
I haven't got any!
Even if I could get rid of that enchantment for you.
I don't really care.
Oh!
He's a man on a mission. He's
But I
a
should
man
block
on
it
a
with
mission.
this.
Yes.
Plus you get
Yay!
counters. And I'm going to exile it
Oh! No,
But-
no counters.
When it dies.
when it dies.
When it
yeah.
dies, so
okay.
yeah, you will.
So when I
Nil. Whoa! He's going to mill himself.
cards of your life
Wow.
card onto the battlefield.
Okay, let's
So-
count it.
1. That is a creature.
Oh.
What's he got?
What is it?
Yeah. Okay, so this is Realmseekers. Realmseekers enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters, where X is the total number of cards in all players' hands.
Ooh.
So I have 4 cards in my hand.
Are you
It's
going
gonna
to
be
cast
big.
it next turn?
No, it goes onto the battlefield.
Oh, right, so 4 cards, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. Cool.
I knew he was the threat! I knew it!
He's still got that target on his head.
There's some good,
Yep.
Still
good
got that
cards
target
in
on
that
his head.
deck. There's some big,
Could I
meaty
have
green
a dice,
things.
please? Is it 10?
To add insult to
10
injury,
there.
he's using your own dice
Yeah.
to do it.
Thank you very much.
Sam must be destroyed. It's got 10 +1/+1 counters on.
Wow.
Has it got anything else? Has it got trample
Hang
or-
on. Hang on. I boarded this in for the exact same reason. We've got a Vampire Hex Mage on the board. I'm going to have to tell Tom that thing can save all of our bacon.
Oh, shiz.
What does that do?
Bad
Thanks
things.
for pointing that out.
Bad things.
Sacrifice
I had
all.
one of those as well.
Target permanent. Tom had a Hex Mage which he sacrificed. He'd get rid of all the counters, which meant obviously it would become 0/0 and die.
Now I just need to make it just completely obvious that Sam is the one to go for. I've got a creature that could be killed by it, but I'm not going to tell him because that would end badly for me. I just need to direct all of his wrath onto Sam.
Yeah,
Okay, guys, if anyone gets attacked by the 10/10, I will sacrifice this and remove all counters from
What
it.
is that?
Which means it
Yeah.
dies.
So, if you would, Martin, if you would keep me around, then I'm happy to do that for you as a
That's
service.
very nice. That's some good removal right there.
Sorry, Sam. So this is working. We're grinding Sam down. It's good. You know, we're going to kill him. We're going to kill Sam. But I'm looking over at Martin's board, and he's developing a really strong board. This is starting to look scary.
I feel like some kind of a... I don't know.
An overlord?
It's Overlord.
You know, when Sam's dead, me and James are going to be for it. You're the arch enemy, except we're allied with you because we're afraid of Sam. So I'm starting to wonder.
Are you frightened of Martin, would you say?
A little bit.
To be fair, he's attacking you, so not really at the moment.
What happens later? What happens when I'm dead?
We will lay down and sacrifice our lives to the great Lord.
If I was to deal 10 damage to him and not attack either James or Thomas, would you be up for a little bargaining of not sacrificing that and not killing my realm seeker?
Oh no! Politics! Oh.
If you agree to that,
I'll kill you.
How?
For him.
This is...
But yeah, I'm not going to survive till your next turn.
What happens if I have a way of giving you guys a respite from his attack?
But does he have it though? He's cast 3 so far.
Does he have the 4?
Has he cast 4? Can I have a look at your
have
graveyard?
I've looked through my
he
graveyard.
has 3. He don't have 4. I can say that for sure.
I'll tell you what, Sam. I won't attack
pretty
you
sure
with
that you
anything
don't
that
have
I've got
one.
at the moment.
3. There are 3 respite. Whoa, he's showing it.
Oh shit.
He's damn well showing it.
Wow.
Wow.
That's some desperate bargaining right there.
Okay. Well, this is an interesting situation, isn't it? I'm the Kingmaker. I've got the Vampire Hexmage. I could completely disable and take apart that 10-10, or I could mess around with some of Marthan's counter stuff. And both of them are telling me to use the Vampire Hexmage for their cause, and I just don't know what to do.
I'm withdrawing myself from this equation completely because I have no bargaining power
I guess
whatsoever.
it's kind of me because I've got the Vampire Hexmage. Why did I cast myself with this decision? This is insane. I have the decision. The whole game will swing on this.
And remember,
to be fair, we have been wailing on Sam for an awful long time. I'm starting to feel guilty.
And if I take him down to 4, then it's much easier for you guys to kill him because he can't swing for you guys.
Oh, did you see that?
Yes,
what
I
Martin
did.
just did? I don't know what to do. And then Marthan reveals that not only does Sam have the fog effect in his hand, but Marthan has one too.
So that people know what's happening.
I can always see that, be careful.
So even if I supported Sam and helped him out, it's all for nothing because the attack's just going to fizzle. And this is ridiculous and I don't know what to do. I've got to withdraw from this. I've got to play Switzerland. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work. And I'm afraid I have to withdraw myself from negotiations. I cannot at this stage sacrifice my Hexmage either for the party of Sam or against the party of Sam. Sam, don't do it.
I'll tap these 3.
Don't give it as a blocker!
And I shall play this compulsive research. So I draw 3 cards and then discard 2 cards. And then discard a land.
This is killing me. You're going to mill yourself. Sam's looking in really trouble here from milling. I mean, we joked about milling because Marthan usually plays as a mill deck. And we're like, oh, you can't mill in this format. It's happening. I mean, a lot of it's been self-mill. Sam's been racing through his own deck because he was the only person playing blue. As he's been doing all this card draw, and all of a sudden he's got not much deck left at all.
I hadn't even used all my draw. Like, you know, I still had at least 2 or 3 other draws in my hand.
This could be a mill death. Never mind all Marthan's creatures. He might just sit back and let Sam kill himself.
2, 3.
Whoa!
That's a very low library right there.
It is, but it's... Ooh.
I mean, you could just wait and wait for him to mill himself.
That's just 1 card. Okay. It's like, right, okay, so when we draw, we're in trouble. You know?
That's the thing, he's got 1 turn.
This forest. And I'm pretty sure I played last turn.
Basically, he's got to do it. He's got 1 turn on the clock turn, so he's got 1 turn after this turn.
I'm losing grip.
I'm going to tap these
I can't cope.
3 and play this Traveller's Cloak on the Realm Seekers.
Okay.
I'm going to choose Swamp.
Because of course.
Because, well, why not? And I'm going to attack Marsh with it.
What's going to happen?
Is it a respite?
2 for a respite.
It is a respite.
He's going to gain 1 life.
Thread damage.
I'm sorry, Martin. I couldn't make a decision.
You can do it now. I will still appreciate it.
Do you know what? I'm feeling guilty for attacking Sam now. We've all been allied against Sam for so long. We've let Marthan build up huge forces, and Sam's going to deck himself and die, and then we're going to suffer the fury, and it's going to be real bad times.
Maybe.
Oh.
You may or may not.
What? Guys, it might be decision time.
Oh, well.
I'm going to tap 2 red and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Grenzo's Rebuttal.
Okay.
It's a sorcery. I'm going to put a 4/4 red ogre creature token onto that field. So I played this spell. I thought it went the other way around the table. I'm tired. It's late. It's been a really long game.
And it was destroy the person on your left. It was a creature, an artifact, and a land.
So I thought Sam would get to choose a creature, an artifact, and a land of Marthan's to destroy, but it's actually going to be the other way around.
And so that meant Martian got to decide to destroy my 10/10 before I could hit him on the reverse, which was somewhat annoying and somewhat dangerous.
So I guess that gives Marthan the 10/10 he wanted, so he's not going to kill me when Sam's dead, but I think that's going to swing the balance of power. I think Sam's going down. So I think I'm going to choose that creature.
Yep.
Oh, but it's not an enchantment.
Nope.
Oh.
Stays there.
Damn.
Still there.
Okay, well that's good, because you still get to do your shenanigans.
Yep.
So that's fine.
And you get to choose a land to destroy as well.
Which would you prefer? Maybe planes?
Either or. You're more than welcome to either. I've got to choose Martin. I was going to go for his 6/6, but all he was going to do was regenerate it once it got destroyed. I'm going to get rid of the reach guy, because then my spirits can go flying in completely untroubled. I'm going to choose the spider. Spider goes bye-bye.
I thought I could bargain with him for his squirrel nest. I thought, well, if he wants his squirrel nest to get obliterated, he can do it. So
interesting.
I promise you, I can destroy one of your permanents.
Yes.
One that you'll really like and you'll be upset. In response, we're going to tap these 5.
Uh-huh. Still there.
4, 5. And play this Relic Crash.
Ooh. Destroy a target artifact or enchantment and up to one other artifact or enchantment.
Oh, don't kill the squirrel. Oh, it's not an enchantment.
He's killing the squirrels.
Oh, what's that?
Kills the squirrels.
Oh, the squirrel.
Goodbye, squirrels.
Squirrels are dead.
Wow, that's just
If you
rude.
like getting rid of that as well, James.
Oh,
ow, kick the underdog.
Nice.
Wow.
Aggravated us. Okay, he's fair game now.
Yeah, that's just mean.
At that stage, it was pretty much spiteful territory for me. I had nothing left in the deck. You know, I hadn't put in a Magister of Worth. I had no way of getting all my creatures or anything back.
Now all I need to do is hope that Sam takes down that Vampire Hex Mage. Otherwise, I'm going to just be sitting on this Cleric for I don't know how long until it's disappeared, because I'm terrified of playing it, because he's just going to die straight away. And now it's my go.
Now hold on.
After all that,
he needs to decide what to kill of mine.
Yes. Please, Sam, just get rid of that for me.
So I don't...
Yes, Sam, you are my hero. Kill it.
Well, in
Kill it with
response, I can sacrifice it, can't I?
You can. But he's got counters on. Martin's got
so
counters
what
on
counters?
his.
I think I'll take the thing with 2 counters.
Cool.
Okay, so that dies.
And a swamp, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure, no problem. So I guess it's time to start killing some of Marthan's forces. I think this battlefield needs evening up a bit. He's going to come at me, though, and I'm worried about it. Seeing as more than one creature has died this turn, I'm going to tap these 2 and 1. Brimstone Volley to do, with Morbid, do 5 damage to target creature or player, and I think I'll take the 4/5.
Oh, nice.
That feels a little bit more equal, doesn't it?
Oh,
he's got hate from me now. I'm pinned back in the chair by that hate.
Angry man.
I let you kill the 10/10. I let you kill the 10/10. That's all you wanted.
Right. Excellent.
James,
okay.
help me.
First main phase. White.
Oh god.
3 black.
Ooh, is it Message of Worth?
4 custody soulbinders.
Ooh.
Enters the battlefield with X 1/1 counters on it, where X is number of other creatures on the battlefield. Okay, things are looking up. I've got the cleric down. He's got 8 counters on him. He's going to be a big creature, and I'm going to start milling him for more spirits, which is going to go flying over the heads of everyone else. I can do this. More importantly, I'm going to play this plains.
You're going to tap it.
Yeah,
Tap this plane, sorry. Oh dear. We've got a gigantic 6/6. It can regenerate. Kill spells aren't going to do anything. Creatures aren't going to do anything. What's this I've just drawn? To play Swords to Plowshares.
Oh! What are you casting that beast
Exile
on?
target creature. Its controller gains life equal to its power. Bye-bye to that regenerating monster. Swords to Plowshares. Exile it. Bye-bye.
Oh!
Try regenerating that. Goodbye.
It's exiled.
It's exiled. It's going all sorts of gone.
Wow, so you're angry with me, you're angry with him, you want to kill Sam.
That'll do.
Wow.
That'll do.
Swords to plowshares, high five.
Swords to plowshares. I can't believe that wheeled as much as it did.
I know.
I'm having that.
No,
I am having
White was clearly open.
You splash for that thing. You really do. That card is
especially
insane.
since I had my, yeah.
And I was giving you a slack.
Sam, we did eventually take the heat off you. Admittedly, it's when you've got one card in your library, but
there we go.
I was feeling a little guilty.
There we go. Yeah. Untap.
What is he going to do with the last turn? Oh, I get a
Draw.
elixir of immortality. Come on.
Amazing.
Top deck it.
Cool, so who do I want to deal 4 damage to in spite? There's not too much point dealing it to anyone. Cool. So I can't make myself draw something to put myself out of the game rather than being killed by someone or having to draw. So when does someone want to kill me? That's a question, actually. Probably just be ignored. That's mildly depressing.
I have a conspiracy. This conspiracy is, it's Sam's birthday tomorrow, and I feel really bad about us all killing him.
I'm going to attack Tom. So I'm going to look at the top card of my library. It's not a land. And you're going to block it, Tom?
Hold on. I'm conspiring here.
Scribble, scribble, scribble.
I'm going to send a conspiracy idea around the table and see what my fellow crew conspirators think of a little encouragement for our first player to die.
I can agree to that.
Yeah, you can agree to that? You can agree to that?
Why not?
I think that's a worthwhile conspiracy doing. I think I have chump blockers. I think I'm going to pass the turn.
And I'm going to pass the turn.
Interesting.
Sam's out of the game. Sam's out.
I shall reveal this conspiracy. The first player to lose wins the two booster prize.
Wait, what?
That's a conspiracy I just came up with.
What?
So Sam wins 2 boosters.
But it wasn't to be, you know, I did very well, and often the person who does well at the beginning gets the big target on their head and dies. That's just how it is. I don't feel resentful. It was, it was fine to get the random prize draw. Or random prize draw. To be the first player to lose.
So now Sam is dead, and I'm worried about Martin and not sure what to do. James is looking like he could have some real power with these enchantment making spirit tokens. I'm just going to sit here and quaver a little bit because I haven't got a whole lot I can do.
Go for it, Tom.
Right, well I've got nothing to untap. Let's see about the top deck.
That was unbelievably hardcore.
Okay, tap 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to have a Twisted Abomination.
Oh, that's
It's a 5/3 with black to regenerate it. It's also got swamp cycling, but like hell I was going to do that.
You might have enough land there.
Might just.
I'm going to tap 1 for a Pride Guardian. It's just a 1. He's just a 1-drop, but
He looks kind of like a Johnny.
He's a 0/3 defender, but when he blocks, I gain 3 life.
Right, are we at another board store?
Zombie Golem.
Zombie Goliath.
5 mana 4/3.
Just a 4/3.
Okay, fine. Enraged Revolutionary.
Oh.
He's 2/1 with Dethrone. I think we're just going to hang around until we all mill ourselves.
Someone have to start attacking.
Okay, near the end of the game, I've got these spirits. I'm going to have to do some tactical blocking. I need to keep myself alive just long enough to take down these other guys before I can draw something. This is going to be really hard.
Clearly you guys are the threats and I'm just sitting here quavering.
Draw a card.
Not really in character for a red-black deck, to be honest.
Okay, well my life total is pretty low here. If James starts coming for me with those flyers, I'm going to die pretty quickly. I'm just going to hope that they tackle each other as the bigger threats.
So, right, I'm just going to have to do this. I've got a limited amount of time left. I'm having to block with some spirits. They're getting destroyed. I'm just going to have to go hell for leather. I am going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, Tom, you've got the least amount of life. you've got to go. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're going to kill me.
Goodbye.
Wow. That's a very aggressive move.
Pay these 3 reds. Deal 2 damage to one of the dudes heading at me, but I'm going to take 3 damage. Draw 2 cards. That does not help me. I am dead. Well, that's it. I'm dead. So I had 1 card left in my library. Ooh. Wow. Was it? It was the other Pitchburn Devils that was going to be super cool. The player with the most conspiracies. I didn't last to the end. I had a lot of fun. The conspiracies were crazy. I really enjoyed it, and you know, fair play to them. I did myself a lot of that damage with my spells.
You're gonna destroy one of your flyers.
Sure.
And I'm gonna swing with everything.
Just couldn't draw into anything else. My spirit army was getting decimated by just chump blocking. Sure.
Except of those 2.
Yeah. I'll block the 3 biggest things. So that's your 2
So
zombie
6 and
Goliaths
4.
and a 6/6. So that's 4, 5, 6, 9, 11. Dead.
Yeah.
Dead on board.
It's game!
And just didn't draw into anything else.
Game! Finally game!
Well played, sir. Well played. Excellent.
Well played, man.
Good show. Excellent job, James. Well done, James.
Well, I think that was well earned, because you were very strong through a lot of...
Yeah, it turned out I won. I wasn't expecting that at all.
I think he's really doing himself down. He did some great bluffing, saying, oh, I've got a terrible deck. I don't think it's very good.
I thought that my deck would do terrible.
There's a very strong deck. Big stompy green things, hexproof, kill spells.
Martin played a really good game, and his deck was just had that staying power with all those big creatures near the end. I couldn't do anything to stop him.
I never do drafts. I have no experience in it, so I didn't really know.
Green-black is one of my favourite archetypes. I don't know why I didn't go with it.
I didn't know what to expect from my deck, because normally I play in standard and milling decks, so it's not really aggressive. I don't play that kind of decks.
He played really well, and props to him.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was really fun to play with James and Martian. Yeah.
So overall, I think Conspiracy was amazing. I'm really glad we got to play it pre-release, which is awesome.
Conspiracy is something that I will really want to try playing again. It was really cool.
I was absolutely chomping at the bit to play Conspiracy, and to get to play it before everyone else and get to film it. Yeah, it's just so cool. I'd say it was even better than I expected. My expectations were already pretty high.
So much fun, so many swings, so many turning points, so many pivots.
Good game, good game.
You know, this format has been really well designed for multiplayer.
That was unbelievably fun.
It's all about the politics, it's all about who's the biggest threat, and so many of the new mechanics really fit into that. That's really exciting. I think Wizards have designed it really well.
A huge thanks to Wizards of the Coast for sending us, you know, an entire box of Conspiracy boosters.
I'm sure it won't be the last time we play Conspiracy. I think this might become a mainstay in what we do. It was awesome. Thank you, Wizards, for this opportunity. We loved it. It was amazing.
Oh, the only thing I can say is thank you very much for inviting me, and thank you for Conspiracy.